Hello, and welcome to your Yin Yoga practice. Today we'll move through a series of grounding, gentle poses that are held anywhere between 1 to 5 minutes. Begin in a comfortable cross-legged seated position on your mat. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly, letting your body relax. Again, take a deep breath in, exhale, emptying out any stale air from the lungs. Let's start with seated butterfly, bringing the soles of your feet together, allowing your knees to fall outward. Hold onto your feet or ankles. Taking a breath in, and as you exhale, start to slowly fold forward, letting your head relax down towards your feet. If you feel any tension, just gently adjust to make the pose more comfortable by either placing blocks or pillows under each knee or bringing your body upwards. Feel the stretch along your inner thighs and hips. Take deep, slow breaths, and with each exhale, let your body soften a little more. Allow yourself to be fully present here and now. Remember, there's no need to force anything. Just breathe and allow your muscles to release. Yin Yoga is all about finding stillness. So in each pose, try to settle in, let go, and simply breathe. Whenever you're ready, start to slowly bring yourself all the way up, using your hands underneath your knees to bring the legs in together. Bring the feet out mat width distance apart, and drop the knees to one side, followed by the other, taking a few windshield wipers to counteract your seated butterfly. Extending both legs forward in front of you for seated forward fold. Flexing your feet. Inhale to reach the arms up, And as you exhale, folding at the hips, reaching towards your feet. And when you feel like you can't reach any further, lower the hands down. Let the head hang heavy. Let the spine round. Allowing the hands to rest on your thighs, your shins, or the outsides of your feet if that is in your practice. Allow gravity to do the work here, releasing tension in your hamstrings and lower back. Slowly start to roll all the way back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, and allowing the head to come up last. Crossing the ankles, start to come up on all fours. Step your left foot forward on the outside of your left hand and lower your hips down for lizard pose. Making sure to keep your front knee in line with the ankle. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, you can always slide the right leg back. Feel free to keep your hands on the mat or on a block. And if it's in your practice, you can also lower yourself down onto your forearms. Feeling the stretch through your hip flexors and inner thigh. Focus on your breath and let any tightness melt away. When you're ready, bring yourself back up onto your hands if you were resting on your forearms. Heel toe the left foot in between the hands and bring the left knee back. Stepping the right foot onto the outside of your right hand, keeping the outside of the foot in line with the long edge of your mat. Sliding the left knee back if you're looking to deepen the stretch. Just remembering to keep the right knee in line with the ankle. And taking whichever option works for you on this side. So whether you're keeping your hands on the mat or on a block, or lowering your forearms down to the mat. Find stillness, staying with your breath. Relaxing the jaw, softening the shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting any tightness in the body melt away. Holding for just a few more breaths. Begin to lift yourself back up onto your hands if you are resting on your forearms. Heel toe the right foot in between the hands and step the right foot back. Let's prepare for puppy pose. From tabletop, walk your hands forward and start to melt your heart down towards the mat, keeping your hips stacked over the knees. Rest your forehead on your mat or a block, finding stillness in puppy pose. Allowing your chest to open and the shoulders to relax. Noticing the gentle stretch along your spine and shoulders. Breathing in, exhale out. Each exhale allows your upper body to release, finding a little more openness in the heart center. Let's take a few more breaths in puppy pose. Start to lift yourself up and walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. And then lower down onto your forearms, bringing your belly down onto the mat, untucking the toes, preparing for Sphinx pose. Gently pressing through your palms as you lift through your chest, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears, pressing the pelvis into the mat. For a modification, just feel free to walk your arms further away from your body. Let your lower back relax. Stay with your breath. Feeling the gentle opening through your front body. Taking a few more breaths in Sphinx pose. When you're ready, bring your hands on either side of your chest to bring yourself up onto your knees. Bring the knees in together, toes are still untucked. Sits bones down towards your heels for narrow child's pose. Resting the arms by your side and letting the forehead rest on the mat. Just taking a few breaths to counteract the gentle back bend of Sphinx pose. Reach the arms forward, roll up through the spine, back into tabletop. Swing the legs over to one side, bringing yourself onto your sits bones. Roll all the way down onto your back. Drawing the knees in towards your chest. Bring your hands to the outside of your legs or the outsides of your feet. Bring the legs out wide for happy baby pose. Gently pulling your knees down towards the mat on either side of your torso. Feeling the stretch through your hips. Allowing the spine to soften. Breathing in, exhale out. Bring your hands on either side of your legs and bring the knees back in together. Extending the right leg down along the mat. Keep the left knee in towards your chest. Inhale to create space. And as you exhale, guide your left leg across the body into a gentle twist. Supine spinal twist. Keeping both shoulders grounded. Breathing into the stretch along your back and side body. Feel free to modify your supine spinal twist by either reducing the twist and bringing the knee back towards the center of your body. And if you have props, you can use those underneath your knee or your foot for extra support. Taking a few more breaths in your twist on this side. And in your own time, start to guide the left knee back to center and gently releasing it down along the mat. Inhale, draw the right knee in, resting the left hand on the outside of the leg. And as you exhale, start to twist it over to your left side. Option to gaze over your right shoulder, adding a gentle neck stretch to this posture. Breathing in, exhale out, enjoying the release through the spine. Slowly bring yourself back to center and release place the right leg down along the mat, moving into your final Shavasana. Thank you so much for joining me in this Yin Yoga practice today. Feel free to come back to this practice anytime you need some relaxation and release. Namaste.